Channel 3's bowl game coverage from New Orleans and Jacksonville is sponsored by Warren and Griffin, local lawyers you love.
Welcome back inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The confetti has flown, the t-shirts and hats have been passed out, and a sweet start to a new decade for the Georgia Bulldogs in this year's Sugar Bowl. There's been a lot of talk about the commitment the Dogs have had to this bowl game. 13 Georgia players did not make the trip to the Big Easy, but the players that were here were not going to let a repeat of 2019 as the number 5 Georgia Bulldogs put a stamp on their season with a New Year's 6 bowl win. A fiery entrance for the number 5 Dogs as they hope to avenge their Sugar Bowl loss from a year ago, this time squaring off with the Baylor Bears. Turnovers were the story for the Dogs last year, being on the wrong side of them, of course. Early in the first half, Georgia made sure to be on the right side of them. Richard LeCount setting the tone with an early pick for the Dogs.
I definitely let the team know, that, we came here to play ball. It's not no little bowl game or nothing like that, man. We came here, we on this field, so we're going to play, at 100% rate and cause havoc.
And the Dogs open up the scoring big time in the second quarter. Jake Fromm with the definition of a dime to freshman George Pickens for 6. Then late in the half, Fromm would find Matt Landers, and Georgia took a 19-0 lead into halftime.
I think guys were committed, guys were focused, and we had a really good plan going in. It was an opportunity for a lot of guys to come out and kind of have their coming out party, and a lot of guys played really well.
Baylor would make things interesting with an early second half touchdown, but another Bears turnover would have the Dogs barking for that Sugar Bowl title. Zamir White makes it 26-7 early second half. Pickens catches 12 passes for 175 yards, and the Dogs defense shuts down a Baylor comeback. Georgia wins the 2020 Sugar Bowl 26-14. Not too shabby for a team being questioned if they even wanted to be here.
Yeah, man, we had a lot of people doubting us. They were like saying, well, we don't want to play. We're not excited for the game. Come on, man. What an opportunity for us.
I finally got a Sugar Bowl victory. I've been to a lot of these, and I didn't get many wins, but got one this time, so I'm proud of this team.
In their 11th appearance in the Sugar Bowl, the Georgia Bulldogs get their 5th win all-time in this game and 5th win over the Baylor Bears as they look to ride a whole new wave of momentum into the Roaring 20s and take that next step as a program. The Georgia Bulldogs became the 20th team all-time to make back-to-back appearances in the Sugar Bowl. In fact, they made 3 straight from 1981 to 1983. If they do it again, they'll find themselves in a college football playoff national semifinal game, and it will also be the next step in ending that 4-decade-long national title drought. That's all from us from the 2020 Sugar Bowl as the Georgia Bulldogs knock off the Baylor Bears. Sports Director Paul Shaheen is in Jacksonville covering the Vols as they look to take on the Indiana Hoosiers in this year's Tax Slayer Gator Bowl, and he has a preview of today's game.